Hi class, Steve Katie here, and we have module set 2 that we're beginning. And as you know, you see right here, you got module set 2, DEC, Decision Making and Human Resource Management. You have the overview and the assignments. That's the video that you're watching now. You have your discussion board post, and you have the test you have for DEC and the test for HUM. You know how that works. You have your post, which is 2 parts. You work on it like a mini paper. You then submit your mini paper by the due date. The very next day, you come back and you have your discussion with your group. You have 5 posts where you reflect on 5 different students, and then you begin a conversation with 1 or 2 where you go back and forth and have interactive posts, and you have a total of 10 posts. You do that by the close date. Within that window of time to get your mini paper done and to have your group discussion, you have the opportunity to complete the DEC decision making and the HUM human resource management module tests. And so that's the nice thing. You can work on them throughout. Now we don't, as you know, you don't do all the module sets all at the same time. We spread it out. It's called adaptive release. It's also a part of the way in terms of learning works, in terms of spreading out the learning moments in which you study stuff, and it's called spaced retrieval, where you're applying, you're retrieving, you're working in the discussion board, and you're integrating terms into your responses and bolding those responses. You're taking the test, you're taking practice quizzes, then taking the test, so you're spacing out the retrieval. For any of your classes, if you want your memory to retain things, you need to study it, then you need to wait a little bit of time, come back and see what you can retrieve, spaced retrieval. And then there's interweaving, which is also with the discussion board, the practice test, and the tests, and your discussion with your group. Weaving together all of this, and then trying to solve problems, then doing other activities, from the interviews to answering questions or designing test questions. All of that together helps to deepen the learning and helps you to understand it, which then sets you up for success, which goes to the point that I've always made, continue to make, about you having a competitive advantage for that dream job in your ideal organization, and being able to speak intelligently and confidently about these core management and leadership and organizational behavior concepts. Speak to them, weave them into your conversation with them, and show them that you're an informed and an educated person within the context of organizations and communities and other places that you all might be wanting to work. So that's the reason for it. So that's why we spread it out like we do with the adaptive release. Now, you go into DEC, and as you know, the structure is consistent. You have your principle, you have each chapter here has a principle statement, which opens with that. Then you have a practice quiz on the intro content here. You go in here to episode 1, you get to read the script or watch the video, and you go through the process of describing the situation in your discussion board. So you have your discussion board up here in the module set opening module. So you look up here, right here, you click there, you got your discussion board post, which has the intro, the video gives you detailed instructions on that. So you basically get your principle, describe the situation, state the mission, relate the principle to the mission, and you go from there. You go into your first challenge, competency A, you got your competency B challenge, and you got a conclusion with the successful ending for the particular situation at IDC West. And as you know, each challenge has the chapter content for this first competency A subsection within the chapter. Then you got a practice quiz, and then you come down to the situation IDC West, and then you go to the B, and the same thing with the chapter, the situation. All of this stuff is referred to and referenced within your discussion board, so you know you're going to be doing certain things with this particular module. You move to the next module, which is HUM, Human Resource Management. You come in here, same thing. You got your intro, and you got your practice quiz. You've got the situation at IDC, and then you got competency A, B, and C, and then D, actually a 4, and then you move into the conclusion. So there you go. And the key thing is, remember to watch the support videos, the instructional videos, and the example videos and the best practice videos. You get all kinds of examples to help you know how to do a really great job. So I look forward to seeing excellent work, and bye for now.